So what's the best way to get this message out? Is it by doing continuous papers and papers and papers? Or what about doing an online conference on ICG? And then you get people to come and discuss it. You get the detractors, you get the proponents, and then you get a good discussion, and then perhaps we can design the appropriate evidence to bring that forward. This is the current randomized controlled trial by David Jane in Leeds, and actually they've used social media greatly for recruitment, for dissemination of the trial protocol, for their AGMs, for their board meetings, so we can begin to look at how you can use social media as a tool rather than simply something to disseminate data. Again, nodal disease, lots of different things you can do to different cancers, visceral cancers in the body, sentinel nodes, lymphatic mapping, guiding surgery. But actually, when you look at the papers, and very few people have read this paper, but the papers say that it's really pretty variable. You can either see it 0% of the time, as in Van der Pass's paper, or you can see it 100% of the time. So more conflicting data. This is from our group, where we've given an injection, and we're looking for the lymphatic mapping across the colonic mesentery. So we know it works, but how do we get this message out? We've done systematic reviews, and we found, surprise, surprise, techniques are very variable. If techniques are variable, then the data becomes even more heterogeneous, and you can't compare apples to apples, you're comparing apples to oranges. We've tried to standardize things, and we've tried to promote a way of doing this particular technique, and perhaps that's what we need to do. When we've got heterogeneous data, we need standardization. And often offering standardization through the use of social media might be a way that we can accelerate through that phase of that study.